Day 59 of 1,461 days of ignoring the Trump administration. I'm not a self-help guru. I'm just trying to help myself. I really do enjoy the voices of some of my favorite political podcasters. I have not unsubscribed because I make mindful decisions based on real circumstances rather than panic over what I do not know. When you get used to hearing a voice that you enjoy, it's like hearing the voice of a friend. So when I see that there's a new episode of Pod Save America or the Bulwark podcast, I go and listen for a few minutes because I enjoy those personalities. But that being said, first, when I check in on these shows, as soon as they play a clip of the leader of the Trump administration, I immediately turn that off because I find that voice unpleasant. I have the opposite reaction to that voice. That is the voice of someone I do not want to know. That voice kinda creeps me out. Secondly, part of ignoring the Trump administration is becoming more adept at critical thinking, and I am not above criticizing my own. I know that these podcasters have to fill time. They have to do a podcast every day, and so what are they going to talk about? They have to discuss every single utterance that comes out of the leader of the Trump administration's tiny mouth. As a New Yorker, I am someone who has grown up with the leader of the Trump administration in my periphery, and I watched The Apprentice throughout its many seasons because of the fact that this dopey dude is pretty entertaining as a game show host. I know that a lot of what he says is just to get people to react, and unfortunately, he's getting what he wants from these podcast hosts. Even worse, their reactions only result in their audience reacting. They just get people upset. When you listen to that, you don't say, "Oh, it's good to have this information. I will check back in tomorrow when I can get some more information." That's not what it is. It's meant to make you upset so that you keep tuning in, so that you keep staying upset. I don't hold it against these guys. They're doing their job. They have an audience to serve. There are plenty of people in that audience that would be even more upset if they didn't do their show at all. But I'm not one of them. I like to hear their voices for a moment. It's not like they're the family member that you see once a year and you don't think about it any other time. It's not like that. I respect these people, but I also know that they're just trying to fill time because, unlike us, they don't have a choice to ignore the Trump administration.